The man opened his mouth wide at the skates and finally saw the decayed tooth that had made his life worse than death. He knew there was no way a dentist would be on a deserted island, but the severe toothache had made it impossible for him to eat. If he didn't do something soon, this tooth might actually kill him. So to eliminate the danger, Jack shoved the ice skate into the cavity and grabbed a nearby rock. The tooth flew out, and Jack went limp with pain. Despite the agony, he felt a strange sense of relief. Compared to his unfortunate co-workers, he was lucky to wash ashore on an uninhabited island. At first, he thought the island might be inhabited, but the only response was the endless sound of waves. Jack had no choice but to find a way to survive. He first wrote a rescue signal on the beach, then dragged his kayak ashore. Using it, he built a simple shelter and prayed a passing plane would spot him, but no help came until nightfall. Even worse, the tide washed away his SOS signal, so he gathered some wooden stakes. With his previous experience, he chose a safer spot this time, but before being rescued, Jack had to find food and water. Luckily, he found some packages that had washed up on the beach. While sorting them, he suddenly heard a strange noise. It turns out that it was just the sound of coconuts falling to the ground. Although his water problem was solved, Jack couldn't feel happy. The coconut shell was too hard, and even with all his strength, he couldn't open it. Still, he wasn't about to give up. He picked up a sharp rock and slammed it down. Once, twice, just 3 times. The stone in his hand broke all over the place. However, the coconut was still intact. But fortunately, the stone in his hand was still sharp. Soon cut the skin on the top, followed by drilling out a small hole. This time finally drank the sweet coconut water. But he couldn't relax yet, since he still needed food. Before that, Jack decided to explore the area. On the way, he accidentally found a cave, but the man did not rush into it, because he planned to climb to the top of this mountain. Only then could he better understand his situation. But he didn't get far before sharp rocks cut his bare feet.